you look at the success going to a Pro Bowl. A year ago, you got rewarded nicely. Signed a huge contract with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They also gave you, they didn't give it. You earned that C on your jersey as a captain.
Hey, Matt, what Deion say with that gold jacket? You can't buy that.
You can't buy that. Yeah. Ain't nobody just hand that C to you. You actually earned it, which means a lot because, you were new to the team. But we've heard a lot, about the challenges of last season in Jacksonville. How much is true, and how would you describe the Urban Meyer experience a year ago?
The Urban Meyer experience was definitely different. I can honestly say, everything that was going on, I was buying into. Understand going to a new team, having a new coach. Whatever the message was, whatever he decided he wanted to run with, I was open arms, and I was ready to go with it, whatever it takes. Because at first you got to buy in.
You do.
First, and I'm a big guy. I'm gonna give it to you until proven otherwise. And we hit some bumps in the road, with Urban Myers, and it happened. I feel like my main job was once it happened, I had to make sure I kept the locker room right. Because there ain't no such thing when the locker room is against the coaches and everything breaking down. And we already had enough going on in Jacksonville as itself, trying to rebuild something. So, I was just the guy, that kind of continue to motivate, to understand, like, it's going to be better days. Like, it's going to happen. Yeah. But like I said, we got a young team, so it took more for me to do things and say more when it comes to the young guys who buy into whatever is going on. Like, understand there's people that was there when they already had a losing season. So, you got guys running around thinking like, man, it's just a paycheck. It might just be a paycheck. But I was the guy breaking them out of that. It's not that. I mean, we trying to win. We trying to change the environment, trying to change the city, this organization. So I had to be that guy. So it was a lot doing that and, trying to stay above everything that was going on. I feel like anything that happened was a trending topic. We trying to get past that part. We trying to play football. So, yeah, the experience was different, but I can honestly say I bought in, with every message he said. I appreciate him even the opportunity because, he was one of the reasons why I was there as well. So I can't take that from him. But, like I said, I buy in, I believe, until proven otherwise. Like, whoever it is, I'm going to give you everything I have.
Well, what went through the locker room when Urban didn't go back with the team and that picture came out? Like, how did you guys handle that? Because I know as a fan from afar, I was like, man, what the freak's going on? Like,
it's tough to wrap that around. So at first, understand, a lot of people didn't even know he didn't come back.
And that's the thing. So, as players, coaches fly back with us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
that never happened. Like, my years in Seattle, I never seen it. So coming here, I didn't know he wasn't on the plane until the came out. And I'm thinking maybe this is some old, at first I'm thinking this old picture or video that resurfaced, like stuff like that happens. But once this whole story came out, now we in the locker room, like I said, we're a trending topic now.
Yeah.
So you got a game coming up, but you got this situation here. What do you focus on the most?
No question.
So it was kind of hard. Like I said, it was hard for us to wrap our head around it because we had other stuff to prepare for.
Did you guys look at him differently when he addressed the team? I mean, because, for us as players, we get looked at in a different limelight. But let's keep it real. You got to hold coaches more accountable than players because we follow their lead. How was that first meeting when he got back into the locker room, when y'all done saw the picture? He was on the plane. Like how did you guys look at him when he came back to the team and addressed the team?
So before he addressed the team, we had like a leadership council. So the ones who got the C on their chest, we talk. Because those are the ones we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. We're gonna tell you how it is, how we feel, what's going on. That's why you got us here. So he had a meeting with us, and we pretty much told him, like, you have to build his trust back. Like, understand, we rocking for you because we got to figure this out. It doesn't matter. It happened. You can't take it back. So we rocking with you. We're going to try to water whatever we need down. But at this point, you need to get your trust back with your team.
Right.
So before we even had a talk with the team, we spoke with each other at first. And like I said, the guys who got to see on chest, we made sure, like, this is what it is. Like, no sugarcoat. You got some work you got to do. And, now he addressed the team and, he owned up to, the situation, what's going on. And you feel me? Understand that we got to get back to football.
Yeah.
So I respect that. But like I said, we had a lot of stuff we had to prepare for. Like, we got a team that we trying to build this organization back up, so it's cool, now, with Doug Peterson and everything, just now, me going into the weight room, the locker room, walking around the building, it's a different atmosphere. It feels different because I honestly can say I think he's a totally different person than Urban Myers. And it shows because it reflects off the people who works with you.
No question.
You got everybody got a little pep in they step, a little bounce. You feel me? I got no problem staying here. Off season people, we gone.
Right.
We catch somewhere else. I want to be. I'm there every day training. So, it's different. So, I appreciate that because we need it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of your new coach, what do you know about your new coach, Doug, and what can you expect? What do you expect from him with him being head coach? I
definitely expect him to open up that playbook because me going against him when he was over there in Philly, I got a chance to play against him, playoff game, whatever. I know one thing, no matter what players are there, he can make the best out of whatever the situation is. And that's a guy who knows how to adapt to the game. Mm-hmm. And then being a guy who played in the league is relatable. It's so many situations that he don't seen from the years I'm playing that I probably haven't seen yet. He probably some answers that I don't have answers to that I can ask him and he can relate to. Now that's different. Like guys that been through it, he understands how maybe our body might feel going in week 9, week 10. He might understand that.
Right.
Going through camp, what we need to do to adapt to certain situation during the season. He's been there. So, that's one thing that, I learned over the years of just playing against him.
Yeah. I forgot Shaquill and Pat, Deshae. You got Deshae over there as your coach now.
Oh,
yeah. I told him, I said it's full circle. So my before my rookie year, you going through the whole process, and I had these official visits, and he was in Tennessee.
Yep.
So he called me the first time he get here. It says DB coach Tennessee. I said, what? So, he texted me, and then I remember the name, and I was like, wait, what's crazy? I already had your number from this whole time. He's like, yeah, man, you came and took a visit. I said, wow, full circle.
Man, Deshae a great guy, bro. When I was in Pittsburgh, my rookie year, and my entire time there, man, Shea took me under his wing. Deshae was so smart. We had a defensive called tight drop Deshae. That's how much respect Dick LeBeau had for Deshae Townsend. Tight drop Deshae. It was a double coverage call. Either play 2 or 6. Man, Deshae's a great guy, man. You're going to have fun, of course. You know what he means football-wise, but he's going to get you guys in the right direction. And talking